What is up, guys? Today we are talking about Sony Direct possibly being completely out of stock for some time going forward. We're going to talk about Target and Walmart and what their plans are, and the massive stockpile of PS5s that they may or may not be sitting on. And we're going to talk about how you can secure your PS5 from Best Buy tonight at midnight or tomorrow morning. Let's get it. I got a lot of info to get to in this video, so I don't want to waste your time too much. But if you're watching this video, chances are you're not subscribed to me. If you could subscribe to me, I would really appreciate it, as well as hitting the like button down below. And that's all I'm going to do for self-promo. Let's get right into the news. So first thing I want to touch on is the possibility of Sony being completely out of stock to sell PS5s. The reason I say this is because Jim Ryan, who is the CEO of Sony, spoke with TASS, or TASS, which is a Russian news agency. He gave us quite the interesting little tidbit about the current situation with Sony's PS5 stock. Jim Ryan stated in the interview, "Everything is sold. Absolutely everything is sold. I spent much of the last year trying to make sure that we can generate enough demand for the product. And now, in terms of my executive bandwidth, I'm spending a lot more time trying to increase supply to meet that demand." This was not expected. Whenever a console launches, this seems to happen. However, it could be telling as to why PlayStation Direct did not stock yesterday for the first time on a weekday since the launch of the PS5. They didn't go live yesterday, and that is literally the first time that they have done that on a weekday since the launch. So it's very possible that Sony's Direct is completely out of stock, and they're going to try to get a lot more inventory in before they start doing it daily again. So I could definitely see that happening. But that's kind of all that was interesting from the article that he did. He was doing the interview to talk about the launch of the PS5 in Russia, which he said that they do have consoles for Russia, but they will be sold out very fast, just like they have everywhere else. So we definitely know that some stores definitely do have stock for Black Friday. If you check BrickSeek, which I'll pull up a screenshot of that here, it's an inventory monitoring website. You can actually check Walmart's inventory. So what I did here is I pulled up a random zip code. And as you can see, every single Walmart in the zip code has more than 6 in stock, and it's like that in my local area. And I checked a couple other zip codes as well. And it seems like Walmart is just hoarding a ton of stock actually physically located in their stores. So what the rumor is that this stock is for Black Friday, and when they go live on the 25th at 9 p.m., which by the way, they changed from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. now. It says so right on their website on the PS5 page. It'll go live at 9 p.m. on the 25th. But the rumor is because they're sitting on so much stock in all of the stores right now that they're going to actually offer an in-store pickup option instead of the shipping, which is nice, so that you could get it same day or next day, probably next day, since it's at 9 p.m. So that's really cool to see. So we actually have a pretty decent chance. Of course, Walmart sucks and all the bots seem to buy it there, but I mean, any store having stock is nice. I wish it all wasn't at Walmart, but if they do offer in store, that's less likely that a bot will buy it. Hopefully, because then the bot owner would have to live close enough to go and actually pick up the console. So that's good news for us. So hopefully that works out on the 25th. Also want to talk about Target. Target seems to be randomly getting trucks in. They get them overnight between like 2 and 6 a.m. is when they start scanning them in. You can then check Pop Finder or whatever. I know that there's like some apps that you can use to check Target's inventory. And it seems like some stores are selling them online. They will randomly restock online in the middle of the night for in-store pickup the following day. Or they will actually sell them to you in the store. I've seen reports on Twitter today, which it is the 21st today, that people went into the store and bought PS5s. There's none in my area, so I can't even test it, but it seems to still be a thing that is going on. Best Buy, however, is a totally different story. They have not released any stock, like whatsoever, since launch day. Every other retailer has released stock since launch day. Target, Walmart, all the big ones, Amazon, they've all had different drops since launch day. Best Buy has not. So that means one of two things. Either they oversold the pre-orders, which was a rumor that they had oversold the pre-orders, or they're sitting on a very large stock for Black Friday week. Honestly, I'm leaning toward the the large stock for the Black Friday week, because they had stock for launch day, and it seemed like a pretty decent enough amount. Like it was live on their website for a solid 10-15 minutes, and they keep reloading it. So I think that we have a pretty good chance of getting one from Best Buy either tonight at midnight, between 3 a.m. and midnight, between midnight and 3 a.m. tonight, which is in like, 10 hours from now, or when I'm recording this. When it uploads, it'll be a little later, probably like 6 to 8 hours. from now, or it'll be tomorrow morning. So let's talk about that. We're going to hop on the website and show you how to give the best chance to get a PS5, because I have one trick that you probably haven't seen before. So the first thing we're going to do is go over the basics. Like with all online retailers, you need to make an account first so that you're not stuck scrambling trying to do it when they do the drop. And you also need to save your payment methods. So I'm going to trust you to be able to make an account on your own. I believe in you. I think you can do it. But I will show you how to save your payment method. It's very simple. So up at the top, you'll have your name here. For me, it says Hi Tyler, because that is, in fact, my name. Click on it. On the left, you're going to go over to Account Settings. After you're in Account Settings, you're going to choose Payment Methods here on the left under Your Info. And then at the top right here, you will click on Add a Payment Method. You will then enter in all of your card information, and then when you go to checkout, it will be saved. I highly recommend, before the go live, okay, you click on your name here and click on Account Settings anyway, even if your card's already saved, because it will then prompt you to log in again. When you go to purchase something, it will also prompt you to log in again. So that's a couple more seconds you can save from typing in your password a second time when you already have it in your cart. So make sure that you're like freshly logged in. You can also, to avoid this, I think you can log out and log back in. But if you're like just saved through your browser, it's going to ask you to put in your password when you try to purchase something. So you lose time there. So just try to do that to be really on top of it. The next thing you will need to do is go to the PS5 page on Best Buy's website. In the description of this video, I'm going to put a link to both the physical and the digital edition of the PS5. So whichever one you want, be on that website at midnight tonight and be refreshing as long as you're willing to stay up. And then if it does not go live tonight at midnight, I would be back on it by, I'd say, at a minimum 8 a.m. tomorrow, because they went live at about 9:15 on launch day, 9:15 a.m. Eastern, that is. So I'm saying that you should be on the website at 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow if they don't go live at midnight. That is the best time that I think that it's most likely to go live. This is just me guessing. There is nothing confirmed, okay? This is just me using my intuition from attempting to buy a Best Buy every freaking day since this launch. I still don't fucking have one. Anyway, so this is the webpage. When it goes live, you will need to refresh. So just like you always do, you either click your button up top here or you hit F5 and it will reload the page. When it goes in stock, this button right underneath my camera here that says sold out, this will turn yellow. It will say add to cart. This is where it gets interesting. After the initial batch that they put up sells out, they change the button. Instead of saying sold out or coming soon, it says please wait ... And you'll notice the ... is animated. It keeps going ... And it'll pop up a little message up at the top of the screen that will say, we are slowly trickling in stock. Please stay on this page and the add to cart button will appear when we have more stock in. That is true. The yellow add to cart button will come back when they have more stock in, but to be the first one to get it in your cart when it comes back to stock, you will have this little, you see my cursor, it's like the little circle, the red circle with a cross through it. Spam click on this button right here. Just spam it. When it says please wait, it won't say sold out. When it says please wait, just spam click. I got one into my cart while it still said please wait, because like the exact second it went back into stock, I was able to get it in. So it seems like there is a little bit of delay between they actually put the stock in and when they turn the button yellow again. So if you are spamming click on that, you will get it in your cart faster. So that, I haven't seen anybody say that, but I can confirm for a fact that that worked on launch day. I wasn't able to purchase it, but I was able to get it in my cart. But unfortunately the website and everything was just lagging and crashing so much, just like every retailer is, because this is the most scuffed launch in freaking PlayStation history. But yeah, that is a tip that I haven't seen anyone give that I think that you may be able to succeed with. So give that a shot. And yeah, that's what we're doing on launch day, man. And one more thing I want to mention is once it has already gone live and you have the please wait ... that I was talking about, you do not need to refresh your web page for any reason. So once it's already gone live and you see the please wait, do not refresh anymore. It doesn't help you. There's no reason to do so. So yeah, the only other thing that I think we could really talk about is the times that you should be on, which I've already kind of touched on briefly, but I'll just go over it one more time. So these are the most likely times I believe that it will go live tonight. Midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and 3 a.m. I know Best Buy operates out of Minnesota, which I believe is Central Time. So midnight for them is 1 a.m. Eastern. And fuck, what is that? 10 p.m. West Coast. 11 p.m. Mountain, you get it. I would be on between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. tonight. If it does not go live between those hours, I would then be on again at 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow and waiting. It went live at 9:15 a.m. on launch day Eastern time. So that's my best guess as to when it will go live, but there, of course, is nothing solidified. This is all just speculation and intuition based on what they've done in the past. I do not believe they're doing any store pickup. They have stated in the past that Best Buy will not be doing any next-gen console in-store shopping until 2021. That could mean picking it up and buying it off the shelves. So it is possible that they have you do a store pickup, but my guess is going to be that this is shipping. That is not confirmed. That's about all I have for you guys. All right. I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. If you got this far, please like and sub. I appreciate it so much. And if you don't do that, I'm going to assure that you are diagnosed with gout very shortly. Thank you.